Hello and or welcome back to another devlog video. Um, in this video, I'm just gonna go over the stuff that I've updated off camera during the week and give kind of like a little preview or a showcase of what that is. Um, so what we'll do is probably easier if I just jumped into the game and I kind of talk through it that way. So we'll start up the game. Um, But yeah, this week I've made some updates to the quest log and some other menus in the game as well. And then I've updated the battle system. I've added some other stuff as well to that, but we'll see it here now. So the first thing I did was I didn't like the layout of the contracts that I had in the game. So I updated it for active and completed, and then we have two listed in here for now, and obviously these can be updated or further finalized the more I add to it. But the first one we have here is for KURO, which is M Corp is clearing S4, not construction. KURO wants to talk, find out why. Let's go to KURO's place. And the second one is pay rent. 3 months behind. Kenji's been patient. He wants it by the 28th. Don't make him come knock. And it's pay 1,500. Um, so I went ahead and added those. I also updated this to make it look a little bit cleaner. I'm not quite sure what I'll do with this. Yes, I might have some like bits of lore like in here, um, as well as some of the other tables or toggles in this system. But yeah, I updated the contracts or the quest system to be more like this. And then obviously, the further we go into the game, it'll have more than one district. So if you have some side quests that you had from District 1 that you didn't get to do, you can kind of go back and keep track of those. And I might add a way to like expand and minimize these as well as we get more in depth with it. But that's what we have there for now. And then just because I thought it'd be a bit redundant or tedious to have to run back to the PC to check it, I added so if you press Q, it also brings up those contracts. But yeah, I suppose then even to walk through what we've added aside from that, we'll just skip that for now and we'll go straight outside. So you can see we have a thug here outside KURO's place. There was some Ysort issue, which James was nice enough to point out to me in another comment. So we did get that fixed up, so there's no clipping. And then what I've done is the battle animations. It was a little bit delayed in the sense that like Kaz would lunge, do an attack, and then he'd like retreat and then punch, and it didn't really look right. So we've updated that as well. So you can see here when I punch now, it's actually on screen, and it's the same with a block. So the block pops up when you interact. I just did this to make it seem more intuitive, or I suppose make it look right. Yeah, it's kind of just more so fine tweaking it than anything. And then we get 75 from him. So in the quest log, it has KURO, go to KURO's place. We go here now, we go inside. KURO is standing there. I still need to add some, I suppose, collision shapes to stop a lot of the moving through. I added for the walls, but not really much else, so we'll have to come back to that. But the quest then updates. You're inside, KURO's waiting. Talk to KURO. So talk to him. So the first thing is what's going on in the district. So we had this already. We had this. And then I think this was still in it from the last time. But then this is new. So there are still tugs in the street. M Corp muscle. They're making sure no one asks questions. I'll deal with them. And then I've set up this part, which is when you leave, you get ambushed. So they were waiting, and then the way I've set this up is it's 2 fights back to back. So, just see here in a second. You beat the first one, and then the next one pops in right away. So you're fighting 2 people back to back. I believe the way I've set this up is that if you lose, you just kind of respawn right beside them anyway, so you can just start the fight again. I'm not sure how to handle that down the line, because I don't want it to be that. I don't know what kind of mood or vibe I'm trying to set with the game, where it's if you die, is that a permadeath where you're going back to your last save point, or does it just respawn you back in bed with full health? But maybe you lose some items or something like that. I'll still have to find out what kind of works best the more I plan to add to this. But as we can see here now, this has been updated. So the street's clear. Kuro should know. Report back to Kuro. So we go back inside, and I still need to add like a door here as well, so we know where to go to get out. The streets outside is a bit quiet. I need to set these to the other brackets. I keep getting them mixed up. You cleared them. Yeah, good. That buys us time. Not much. M Corp doesn't send that kind of muscle for real estate deal. Whatever they're building here, it's not for us. I'll keep watching. You keep your head down. And then that's that quest done. So that is the gameplay loop in its sense. So we have a little bit of combat. There's the talk to quest giver, maybe go fight a battle or go get an item, something to that effect. I'll add a range of them just so there's more variety. But yeah, that's kind of what I have so far. I know it's not much, but the game is definitely starting to get bones. So it's just about, I suppose, keep adding to it, see what else we can kind of put in here. I have said it in a few comments already, but if you guys do think of any features that would kind of look cool or anything you think would be interesting to add into the game, definitely feel free to comment it, and I'll try my best to find a way to implement it if I think it'll work. Um, if not, even it'll be a fun challenge to see if I can try and work on it anyway for the game, or maybe it'll be for another project down the line. So definitely keep commenting ideas if you have any, and I'll try my best to get working on them. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to show off in this video. Again, I know it's another short one. I'll try to make another video soon where, hopefully for next week, where it's more in depth, like my other longer videos, where I'm showcasing a little bit of the coding background as well, and maybe we'll jump back into Ace Right and add more enemy types or design some new characters as well. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a good one, and thank you so much. Bye bye.